All right, you've heard the news. Hockey is back. The NHL is back in play. And we're back too. We're talking NHL 06 versus NHL 2K6. It's EA versus 2K Games. What did you think of the graphics for these two hockey games?
I think hands down EA is the winner this year. I mean, the presentation, these guys got it down. I mean, EA has always had it down. This year's no different. I mean, the replays, smooth,
beautiful looking stuff. Even the reflection of off the glass, it's a little bit too much. I thought it was a bit like over the top, like look at the glass on the boards, oh my God. Right. But it looked really good. It was still looked really slick. Whereas 2K6 still looks really solid as well. But compared to the more animated characters and the sort of more organic looking players in NHL 06, I thought the guys in NHL 2K6 look a little more stiff. I think NHL 06 easily wins in the graphics department.
I agree.
All right, now how about in the sound department? How do these two compare?
Well, the thing that annoys me about the EA game is that they really don't have any kind of color commentary or play-by-play. It's always the same. It's like, you know,
it's super,
shoots.
It's
Lucas
super aggro,
scores,
guys.
Lucas, you know, and it's a lot more arcade style.
Here's Ken Klee. Here's Stajan, who's already got a shot on target. It's 2-on-1. Part of the net. Joseph turns him away.
But for the audio, you know, they both do a great job with the crowds. Again, I thought the sound effects in the NHL EA game were a little more over the top.
It's exaggerated.
Whereas,
but enjoyable.
2K,
and I also thought that the actual sort of surround experience was coming through a little bit better on EA's game than on 2K6.
If I had to pick one, I would say that the 2K is better audio, but the stitching was more poor.
I'm in the other way. I liked the whole audio experience of EA's game better. So we're split on sound, but what did you think about gameplay? How did these two compare?
Well, you know, I'm more of an action arcade style guy, as we know.
Right.
And, you know, EA was really more towards that. I found myself overall having more fun.
I think they've been feeling the heat of the 2K games, and generally a lot of reviewers and lots of hockey fans tend to go in the sort of purist kind of direction.
Which is more of what 2K is.
Absolutely.
More for the sim fan for sure.
And NHL and the EA guys have really sort of responded this year, and suddenly, you know, every hit doesn't send other players flying all over the ice. And
or when the puck's around, the whole ice doesn't congregate right towards the puck.
Yeah,
they spread out.
It's still a little scramble hockey. They're still chasing the puck a little bit, but it's not as bad as it's been in previous years. However, when you also compare feature to feature, things like the online mode and definitely 2K year after year has delivered a better, more elaborate online experience.
For 2K, the online experience is way better than the EA game.
Yes, once again.
I mean, you can create your own leagues. There's little newspaper articles
that
comes
you can
out.
track.
There's a whole website tracking all this stuff.
Yep.
For gameplay, for me, for my liking, I'm going with EA this year.
I'm going with EA for gameplay as well. So let's talk about then overall, which one would you recommend?
I think overall, I'm going to give it to EA slightly.
All right, well, I would say, even though I liked all the categories of EA's game better, I'd say overall, they're kind of a tie because you can get the 2K6 game for half the cost of EA's game. You can get 2K6 for $20 US, and the NHL 06 costs $40 US. I'd say go for 2K6.
All right, well, I rate games on the game itself and not the price tag. I like EA. It's a better game. I'm giving it to EA.
All right. So what are you going to give NHL 06?
I'm giving it an 8.5.
I'm going to give that an 8.5 as well. And what are you going to give NHL 2K6?
I'm going to give NHL an 8.
8.5 from me. I'm giving them a tie. All right, so there you have it, two fantastic hockey games, and I think just by looking at our scores, EA is the slight winner there, but if price is a factor, you definitely got to go for 2K6.